We welcome you live here for the Winterfresh Truck Series here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Cole Deaver qualified in the pole here. Green flag is out. 36 truck drivers will be racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in hopes of taking the checkered flag and winning. And just like that, Emmanuel Hartnett off to a great start there. The number 75 car trying to get a good lead here. Cole Deaver looks like he may have slipped in that start there for just a tad. And Grayson Acevedo is going to try and take advantage of this as well. Cole Deaver still holds strong on the bottom. And lap number 1's complete. Emmanuel Hartnett leads the first lap here in this 33-lap racing event. They are 3 wide in turn number 1. Deaver in the middle. Luis Hernandez in the middle as well. Jesse Dalton shoved up the track a bit up high with Acevedo following on tow. But right now, Hartnett's the leader. Richard Johnson trying to go for the second spot here. He's on the inside and he will clear. Tommy Turbo, and the number 84 there, Chris Dodd, a friend of Turbo's as well, also in the mix as well. He is now up to the 3rd position. Now expect these trucks and maybe cars later in the Atlanta weekend to be 3 wide like normal. This is going to be a dangerous place here. One small mistake could lead to dire consequences, which could bring out a big wreck here. Cole Deaver dropping like a rock early on. Cars in the middle and the inside line are passing him one by one. But right now, Chris Dodd took the lead away, and Bouvier runs in second at the moment. Josephine Bouvier now up to second with Jonathan Rains in third. Hernandez makes it 3 wide out of turn number 2. As several rows deep they are, it's proven how strong some of these drivers are going to be here in this race, and how maybe some might fall back in this run. But right now, Chris Don leads over Bouvier, Rains, Hernandez, Hartnett. There you see the BK Racing car, the BKR cars. Johnny Gardner and Eric Rodriguez there. Gardner in the number 29 and Rodriguez in the 19. Both cars are running inside now, the top 10. Trying to work together to see if they can get their way up to the front. Chris Dunn leads as is. Everybody else still 3 wide, several rows deep. Schwalmberg in the middle, trying to get some run off. Trying to get around Justin Rains this time around here. Rains still holds strong the inside line. Jonathan Rains still in the main pack. We haven't had any stragglers, and we got a crash in the back of the field. Cole Deaver, the pole sitter. The number 27's involved. That's Elijah Gordon. The number 7, and Nick Gunther's in it, as well as Jesse Dalton and Cody Lamas. Caution is out for the first time here on lap number 7. Some damage done to both of their couple of trucks here, as Chris Dodd leads the field back to the yellow flag and to the pace car. Looking to see what happened here, and it looks like Emily Anderson hooks the 39 of Kelly Boston into Elijah Gordon, and then Cole Deaver nowhere to go, and there you see Nick Gunther and Jesse Dalton both collide together in the outside barrier there. Both cars were trying to slow up for the wreck, and it just didn't work out for the two of them, as already some damage done to a couple of trucks early in the going here. Not good for some of them especially. And coming to take the green flag here, Luis Hernandez will be leading the field down with Johnny Gardner in second, not Jonathan, but Justin Rains in third. And there you see Brad Smith in fourth, and Schwalmberg 5th. Green flag is out, and a great start for Hernandez there. Gardner did sleep a tad bit there. One car going to the inside all the way. Look at that speed he's got, but it's Tommy Turbo. Unfortunately, under caution, the 84 had some mechanical issues. They had to go under the hood of the 84 there. Looks like they may have solved the issue, but they are a lap down, so Tommy Turbo is going to have to fight his way up the pack if he wants to get on the lead lap and get himself back in contention for this win. Looks like the 32 of Ian Dutta seems to be struggling with his truck right now, so something amiss with his machine. But Brad Smith leads just past Johnny Gardner for position there. There you see the number 9 of Christian Master making his way back up into the field. Rancho Cucamonga and the 73 Joshua Sekuli in there as well. There you see the 39 Kelly Boston, one of the causes for the first caution today. The 39 trying to get her way up into this field. Cole Baker in the same boat with Dylan Schwamberg on his outside. No trucks have dropped out of the race because of the incident, so we still have everybody in this race. Those without damage are still able to have a shot at winning this, but it looks like we have a little bit of an outpack here, a little second pack here, led by Josh Cornish and Dylan Young here. So those guys are going to have to try and work together possibly. They're getting around Annie Thomas at the moment. So Annie Thomas looks like the truck might not be up to pace at the moment. But there you see Jeremy Jones. There is the MMM's winner now making his way up into the 4th position here. Christian Master leads over Rancho Cucamonga and Justin Rains. So right now it's been some 3-wide action here. Tommy Turbo up the track, the lap car going out of harm's way at this point. I think he wants to get out of there as soon as possible because he's dropping like a stone at the moment. Christian Master still leads. Justin Rains now looking at Cucamonga for second, and he does clear him successfully. So good pass by Justin Rains there. Jonathan the 09 is somewhere back there. There he is. There's Jonathan Rains trying to make his way up in the pack as well. So we have a lot of siblings in the field throughout the series here. So we have we have the Masters, we have the Curtises, we have really anybody else. The Rains, for example, are another pair. The Gunthers are also around here, so a lot of Gunthers here. So we do have a lot of siblings filling the series here, so expect some sibling rivalries near the end of the series. So near the end of the season, Justin Rains now trying to pass Christian Master here for position. Master doesn't look like he's gonna budge one bit. Rancho slides the track near the back of the field, and Jeremy Jones and the others are gonna try and take advantage of this. 3 wide here in turn number 1 may be a good way of passing others, but it may also end up in disaster. And we had that point proven in the first caution possibly, but that's only because of mere miscommunication. That's what brought out our caution, basically. The miscommunication from the spotters brought out the caution, and that's why we had a little bit of a run actually before that. Right now we are past the halfway point of this race, obviously, so we want to give a shout. Good job by these drivers. They're running spectacularly right now. Some good racing here in the truck series. Christian Master and Justin Rains still battling. Here comes Eric Rodriguez on the bottom of the 01 here. This is for second. Rodriguez holding the charge. He's got the momentum and off the corner. Rodriguez up to second. He's got a rocket ship of a racetrack. Acevedo there in the 4th position. Oh, almost a bit of contact made. And Acevedo advances by the 01 here. Here comes the other Rains, Jonathan Rains. I've been talking about him too much instead of Justin, honestly. I've said his name more. But here comes Jonathan down the inside. Oh, could we have pit stops here? No, it's actually the lap car, Ian Dutta. Dutta needs to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Here comes the rest of the field, now hounding the leaders, and they're getting a bit dicey here. Ian Dutta's right there. They're 4 wide in turn number 2. This could get crazy. JT Bryant and Ash Curtis, contact made, and they all save it. Remarkable car control by those drivers there. They're still over the racetrack here, just trying to get around the 32 here. So a bit of a calamity all over the racetrack. Justin Rains gets held up. Number 60, Willie Gordon in the same boat as well as Joshua Sekuli and Ryan Tondilo in the 92. So not a good situation for them whatsoever, but back to the point. Jonathan Rains leads over Joseph Curtis, Emily Anderson, JT Bryant, Richard Johnson, and others here. All still with a shot except for Tommy Turbo. Turbo and damaged trucks are going to be out of this one for now. Rains tried to put the block, didn't work. Joseph Curtis now to the inside. Emily Anderson doing the same thing. JT Bryant now in the 3rd car. You notice the 3rd car on the inside line there. That's JT Bryant now trying to make it 3 wide with Emily Anderson. Anderson trying to make the move work here on the other Toyotas there. And it looks like it's going to work. Anderson now to the point. They will be encountering lap traffic here in just a moment. They'll reach him out in turn number 3 at most. Jesse Dalton is a slow car at the time right now. He had a horrific crash at Pigs Creek, and not Pigs Creek, but MMM Super Speedway, and now he's running really bad, and it's not really Jesse Dalton's fault whatsoever. So Dalton just with the tough break so far in the season, early rough start. Anderson peaks low, she gets around them easily. Dalton stays high, but goes to the middle lane instead, kind of blocking both the inside and the outside lines this time around. And looks like Dalton does stay up high this time around. She's kind of forced there at this point. And Hartnett's going to try and get around him. Richard Johnson and Jeremy Jones in the same boat. And it looks like it's going to work out here for that field. But Emily Anderson leads over Eric Rodriguez, Luis Hernandez, Annie Thomas, making her way inside the top 5 at the moment here at Atlanta. But it's been an extremely clean race for these drivers. We've only had one caution so far, and that hasn't taken anybody out of the race necessarily. So Eric Rodriguez still peeking underneath Emily Anderson for position. There he goes to the inside. Eric Rodriguez going for the lead. Luis Hernandez trying to do the same. Let's see if the 6 goes with the 19. Yes, he does. Hernandez is going to help Rodriguez out. Annie Thomas in the mix with Christian Master as well. Several drivers all having a shot with one win and a chase spot waiting for them. And Eric Rodriguez is still leading here. We are on lap number 27. Once he crosses the line, it will be 27 here. And we have about 7 laps to go for Eric Rodriguez. Luis Hernandez sits there in second. Christian Master now going for third. Master's had a fast truck all race long, so that 9 car is well deserving to get a top 5 or even the win at most point. And it looks like trouble for Johnny Gardner. He may have come down pit lane, or otherwise he might have smacked the wall, causing him to lose the draft here. So something amiss with Johnny Gardner's truck. But right now, Rodriguez is the man to beat right now. Hernandez, can he do anything? Anderson looks low. She's right there. There she goes. Anderson goes to the low side. Anderson's got a fast car right now. There you see Emmanuel Hartnett now back in the mix. He has made his way, he's climbed his way back up inside the top 5. So Hartnett's going to be a hard charger for this one. And there you see Hernandez is going to be challenged by the 75. The 19 is going to be a sitting duck here. If Anderson catches the 19, then that may seal Rodriguez's fate here on where he may end up winning. On the chances of winning here. And Anderson is catching the number 19 quickly here. Rodriguez is going to have to depend on his skill and talent here and experience in previous series here, as there's going to be 4 laps to go here at Atlanta. Anderson sits in second. And Hartnett in third. Battle for fourth is on. Dylan Schwalmberg and Richard Johnson. Battle for fourth with Jonathan Rains and Justin Rains following on toe, with Luis Hernandez and Annie Thomas making it 3 wide as well. So Johnson is going to be able to clear the 51 and 09 for fourth here. So Johnson now to the 4th position. Anderson is on the bumper of Eric Rodriguez for 3 more laps here. She's going to make a move sooner or later. She knows she could pass that 19. And there you see Emmanuel Hartnett in third. Don't count out the 3rd place car just yet. Anderson is just waiting for the attack. There it is. Anderson going to the bottom. And the 81 is going to be battling for that lead. Rodriguez holds strong on the outside. Hartnett goes high. Johnson does the same thing. And looks like Rodriguez still leads. That car is still good on the outside line. So good defending by Eric Rodriguez. That is true talent. 2 laps to go at Atlanta. A 4-truck battle for the race win. Emily Anderson, Eric Rodriguez, Emmanuel Hartnett, and Richard Johnson. Johnson needs to back off of there. Hartnett goes low. He clears it for 3rd. And it doesn't look like fuel strategy is going to be a roll for Eric Rodriguez here. because they'll be coming to the white flag. One more lap to go for Eric Rodriguez's lap car. In the way, Cole Deaver. Oh, he blocks low. Who's going to go high? Who's going to be the one that goes high first? Will it be Anderson? Will it be Rodriguez? And Rodriguez goes low. He does a good job. He's going to get around the lap car easily. Hartnett's going to go to the inside. This is for second. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Coming off of corner number 4, Eric Rodriguez holds up Hartnett and number 81 and wins at Atlanta. Good job by the BK Brad Keselowski Racing Dodge. Eric Rodriguez is a victor here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Truck Series. So Eric Rodriguez does a fantastic job here. A rather clean race, and so far, but Rodriguez ends up winning the race here. Hartnett ends up just short, but Emily Anderson held off Hartnett, for crying out loud. A couple cars actually had to pit down pit lane, so we missed that. Richard Johnson gets 4th, Reigns in 5th, Thomas gets a 6th place finish, Grayson Acevedo gets 7th, Joseph Curtis with an 8th place run, JT Bryant gets 9th, and Josh Cornish rounds out your top 10. And looking at the rest of the results, we had 20 cars in the lead lap. Looks like we had some cars that pitted, and Tommy Turbo actually ended up finishing 22nd, so he actually had a pretty solid deal out of that. And that's all the way down to 36 there. Cole Deaver, the pole sitter, will finish last in this one. Tough break for Deaver. He got in a wreck, and that car was just slow for the rest of the race. Congratulations to Eric Rodriguez on taking the checkered flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway, as he's put himself in the chase, and the points are gonna be turning here after this second race, as we're gonna head for round number 3 here sooner or later.